I guess, even bigger this year as far as size. Is that a concern, their height?
Nah, we didn't been out. We didn't been undersized in multiple games. We just know how to adjust and stick to what Coach Musk has on the script, and we come out and play the best of our abilities.
You guys haven't got a lot of offensive boards, understandably, with the size, but you've really gotten defensive boards at a high rate. I think almost 80%. What's been the key to that when you're mostly facing bigger teams?
Just mostly just boxing out. Knowing that we undersized. The only thing we do is get to the details and stick to real technical basketball, good box outs, and double. Sometimes if the guy's big enough, you got to double box out. That means sending two guys at one person to make sure he gets out of there. And you just doing the little things like that and getting the board and we running.
Adrio, what have you thought of your season to this point?
I feel like I put in a lot of work. I feel like we put in a lot of work to get where we are today and to steady grow. And that's how I feel about my personal. I'm not really I'm guy, so we put in a lot of work to get where we're at today.
You guys played at Indiana last year, went down to the wire. Really, both games did. But how much do you think it helps you guys as you played? A lot of y'all have played at Bloomington last year.
I feel like we know what to expect. We've been in the Indiana that environment, which is a great environment to play in if you love basketball. But not some of the guys, a lot of key guys have played in that environment, and we know what to expect. And few vets know what to expect too. So we're not gonna be rattled or anything.
How'd Desi move around as far as coming off his injury in practice?
Well, Desi's been getting in early. Getting treatment on his little injury, getting in before practice, after practice. And he's looking a lot more mobile today, and he looks like he should be ready to go for Sunday.
Yeah, Eric said everybody came back, really good. He said it was probably the best Christmas practice he's had the last 5 years. What was practice like in your view, and how good was that everybody was serious about it on Christmas?
Oh yeah, when people went home, we made it a big stamp. Like to not just take those days off and just to sit around and eat. You told them to stay in the gym, stay active, and when you get back, get ready to get back on track because this shit doesn't stop.
So did you go to your old high school gym, or what?
Yeah, we went to old high school gyms. We went to little local gyms, kicked it with an old family back home, and things of that nature.
Well, what do you think about Indiana's big men? I guess they got a 6'9" freshman, Jackson Trace Jackson. I'm sorry, maybe saying it wrong, but they got a 6'11" guy. What do you think of their big men?
I feel like that don't rattle. That's not scare us or anything because they big. We didn't play against guys bigger than you. You know what I'm saying? More athletic, but for this particular game, we got to stick to the game plan, and it's trying to get them off the glass, get their offense, to let them not execute their offense and let us play harder, just play harder than that.
How important is it to limit their offensive rebounds? Because Eric talked about how tough that is if you play good defense, get a miss, and then you have to play defense again because they got an offensive board on you.
That's very important to keep them off the offensive glass because a lot of their offense is really just through their offense. Like the guards are shooting, those other three guys are coming in crashing hard to get those offensive boards. So to keep them off the offensive glass is very important.
And Coach said that you've been paying a lot of attention to the scouting reports and stuff, and he sent you some things the last couple of days. You sent him back some questions, just the attention to detail that you're taking with these scouting reports.
Oh yeah, of course. Coach is the type of guy. He loves to win, and he makes sure his players love to win too. So he sends us all their key spots, the shots they like to take, how they operate and move on offense. So those little things, the details like that, it really helps us win because we really key in and we want to win too. So we really key in and lock in on those things to know our opponent's game.
Well, what do you thought about Jimmy's rebounding? Because I guess he's leading you guys in rebounding. What do you thought about that aspect of his game?
I mean, Jimmy is a freak of nature. For him to be only 6'1", 6'2", maybe 6'3", with a 7'1" wingspan, it's different. So for him to be in there and to be a point guard that can grab 4 or 5, maybe even 6 boards a game, it really helps the team.
Yeah, I think he's averaging 6 a game.
Yeah, that really helps the team in multiple ways.
What do you think he does to get all those boards?
You just get in there. Just get in there, bang with the big kids.
Anything else for Adrio?
Did you get a chance to, I guess you've seen the video of your blocks. What did you think of it after the fact?
When I seen it, I thought it was pretty cool. I didn't think it would, do what it did. I didn't think it would be that. But, yeah, it was pretty cool to look at, Look at that.
Because you pinned it and then you pulled down the rebound. I think you passed it to Isaiah.
Yeah. I guess this is what I did. Yeah, it's pretty cool to look at it in slow motion and all that. You know, I didn't even know it would be on like the NCAA thing until Coach Mush sent it to me, and he's like, all your work is gradually, you know, all the things you do is actually it's catching up with you. You know, it means a lot.